So Johann, news today around you extending your contract for long term at Bath Rugby, 6 more seasons at the club. So how do you reflect on the first 2 years of your tenure?
Loved every single moment of it. Started on the 11th of July in 2022 and coming in from a different country. Took my time to understand the club as best as I could, and then we've started to make change, and we finished last season very well, and we made some more changes and staff and players, and then this season started with the Prem Cup and giving more than 50 players an opportunity to play, and the three big things were develop our squad, become tough to beat, and get better. And through the Prem Cup we got better, and in the Premiership we won our first game of the season against Newcastle, first time in many years, and the game against Saracens away at the Stone was a big moment for us as a group, and built our way through the season. I think the Racing and the Toulouse weekend stand out in terms of the type of rugby that we played, and this back end of the season with 2 weeks to go, still in the race for a top 4 slot in the Premiership, and looking forward to what's to come.
You mentioned there about all those big moments over the last 2 years, and some of those moments epitomises the hard to beat character that you're building here at the club. But it is everyone at the club. It is the players, it's the coach staff around you. So that culture that's growing here at the club, you must be immensely proud of.
I am. The amazing thing about sport is, each team has got an identity, and we need to re-establish that at Bath Rugby. And the tough to beat we decided on at Jersey at the start of this journey, and there's certain moments that represent that. The fight against Northampton at home last season when we defended our goal line, and the Will Butt try after a magnificent scrum kick to the corner from Maddie, and then keeping the ball, and then Butty scored in the corner. That was a significant moment in terms of being tough to beat. The Glasgow game away in the Challenge Cup, the draw, we went there at a very difficult venue to go and get our points there, and then I think there was a lot of small turning points that we could feel, that we could see, but we didn't see it in results. And then the Exeter game came. We went to Kingsholm, a big moment in our season. We came back from being behind and won with a bonus point. Twickenham against Quins, and then the last game against Saracens for European qualification. So all of those moments, you can add to our journey. And then similar through the season, there's been some big moments in our season. Also a lot of learnings. We're a team that are still growing. We're trying to get better, and we took some learnings through the season as well. And I think that's so important. It's not only about the wins; it's about the learnings that you take. And we've become consistent. When we win, we're not too high, and when we lose, we're not too low. But we've certainly become tough to beat, and we've become better. And we as a group started off in hope, but the belief is there now, and not only the belief amongst the players and the coaches, but belief amongst the staff, belief amongst the supporters. You can feel it. You can feel that the tide have turned, and we're looking forward. We don't look from what's behind. We're trying to rewrite our own history, and we're trying to enjoy it, and we are enjoying it, playing rugby with smiles on our faces.
You speak with a lot of pride in all those moments you're referring to there, but obviously 6 more seasons is a huge commitment to the club. So let's just talk about what you've noticed from the club and the community that's helped you make the decision to make Bath your home for 6 more years.
Yeah, firstly, from a personal point of view, I'm from Pretoria in South Africa, Bulls country, and I spent 9 years there, as a coach, and 6 years with the Springboks, and I was 5 years at Munster, and I'm in my 2nd season at Bath, and it's all places with history, places that represent the values of the game, incredible fan base, people that are there for the right reasons, and most importantly, good people. And what I found at Bath is very good people, people that want to dream, And said it many times, a coach that I've learned so much from always said that you've got to dream big dreams because big dreams makes a man's blood stir. Continuity is a big word for the club, something that Bath haven't had before for many a year. And that comes from direction from the board and specifically from Bruce. And now we've got incredible people on the inside, heads of department that are world class at what they do. And now we've gathered a squad now, very good young players, good experience, some world class players in there, some squad players, and you've got to have a balance within your squad. And I constantly speak about this train journey, and in a few weeks' time, some players will get off and some new ones will get on. And that's sport, that's rugby, and you've got to keep evolving. You've got to keep trying to get better. Yes, we are proud of what we've achieved over the last 20 months. We're looking forward to the future, and I believe that the best is yet to come. Most importantly, the way that I try and live my life and what we try and do at Bath is enjoy the now, try and get better now, week by week, and who knows what might happen in the future.
You also spoke around very early on about the connections with the club and the community. So what have you seen so far from the 20 months, and where can we grow more on that connection with the club and community? Firstly,
this is a rugby city. People love their rugby here, and there's quite a few unique rugby cities in world rugby. In my previous job, Limerick was a rugby city, Pretoria, Christchurch, Toulouse. There's some very specific rugby cities, and Bath are one of them. People are proud to wear their Bath clothing, not only on game days but also in the week. People are proud of the rec and what it represents, and it's such a unique place to go and watch rugby. And the Northampton game last season, the first time that I heard the crowd sing, people were only hoping at that stage. And as we grew, I remember Ollie Lawrence's try against Saracens, the noise that erupted, and the elation and the smile on people's faces, because ultimately we're a club. We want people to be proud of their team and have good memories and moments. I'd say close to my favourite moment is Wilmia's try against Russing. We were down 22-8. Alfie scored, Joe scored in the right corner. But a team try, and then looking around, obviously afterwards, at what that meant for people, the noise, and then that try, the conversion, and then we defended our own line. Russing conceded a penalty and we kicked it out. And that noise, you can see how people enjoy supporting Bath. And then the Toulouse game, what I heard that game is the Bath supporters travelled again. People are following their team not only in the Premiership but also in Europe, and that gives the team so much belief that it's not only the 23 players, not only the staff, it's about the support. It's about people travelling, people going to watch their team. What I felt at Bath Rugby, yes, everybody wants to win, but it's not so much about the result. People want to see that the players put everything into their performance and they are tough to beat. And I know and I've seen with my eyes that our supporters see that and they know that, and they are fully behind this group of players.
Whilst we kind of acknowledge your long-term commitment, the short-term goal is very much the next 2 games and potentially the next 4 games.
Yeah, we've been consistently in the top 4 from the first round right through the 16 games, and I've said it a few times, how good is the Premiership? Still 8 teams that can qualify, and it just shows that teams are very, very close to each other, and there's no easy games. Our 2 games that we've got left is Newcastle away and then Northampton the next Saturday. And we'll have to get every possible point available. It'd be brilliant to qualify for a home semi-final. Be amazing to be in a semi-final, but our goal have been the whole season get better week in and week out. And we were involved in a magnificent game against Saracens. It was like 2 heavyweight boxers. And we were 1 penalty short of potentially a different result. Always look forward. We've put that behind us now, and now it's only about Newcastle, and we'll give them the respect that they deserve. A lot of teams have only managed a win. Just that Leicester game against Newcastle, they gave it everything they got. So we'll give them the respect that they deserve. Then after that, we'll look forward to Northampton, but we've got to run our own race. ultimately it's about us. And as I said from the very start, after round 18 we'll see where we're at, and then we'll plan accordingly.
Obviously, one game at a time for the rest of this season. Loads of excitement building for that, but that's this season. But we've obviously got many years to look forward to and still be excited for.
Yeah, I think that's the word, journey, and purpose, memories, and making a difference. And I think we sometimes forget that we're part of a rugby club. It's about people. And the first time I spoke at Bath, I said, it's not about me, it's about the club, and it's about making a difference. And my family and I are very happy here, and we are enjoying Bath, and a lot of coaches have committed, a lot of players have committed, a lot of staff have committed, and we're all in this together. And one of our sayings in our team is we're all of the time, and we're all part of this club trying to get to the top, because ultimately we want to be successful. And what does that look like? We want to win a trophy, and we respect the Premiership, and there's so many good teams, and how good is Europe again, and the moments we've had in Europe. So yeah, as I said from the start, this is going to be a long-term journey. We want to become better, and we want to be a club that people are proud of and people want to come to. And we've attracted some very good people in staff, heads of department, players, but we want to become the best, and we'll enjoy every single moment of this journey.
Well, thanks for your time, Johann. Thanks for your commitment for the next couple of years, and good luck for the rest of the season and the seasons to come.
Thanks very much.